This is our maiden voyage here in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's Cascade Sports TV does its foray into the Carolinas, where we get down like no other. We are the Hoop State, and we are in the midst of March Madness here right now. I am Keith Booker, your host, and we are happy at Cascade Sports TV to be embarking on this journey. As you've seen from some of the hot interviews we've done over the last few days, we are in the midst of basketball season. The public school playoffs are going on, and you've seen Addison Sirianni of Lake Norman and Lily Booker of Mallard Creek, along with Peyton Harvey from AC Reynolds, among others, who have graced us with their presence. But it's that time of year. We are excited. We are thrilled. And we got a big week ahead of us here on Cascade Sports. What we're following this week, obviously, we are now into round 3 of the public school basketball playoffs. We will continue to follow that. We'll have some live interviews with some of the major participants as we creep closer to Winston-Salem, which is everybody's goal to get to the state semifinals. Got some big games on Tuesday, including the aforementioned Lake Norman squad going against Alexander Central. Don't anticipate a real problem for Lake Norman there. They are the defending Western Regional champions, and as such, I expect them to move on without a problem. The most anticipated game on Tuesday, though, is definitely going to be number 1 Watauga in the 4A West, taking on the 8th-seeded Mallard Creek squad. Watauga is led by an absolutely phenomenal player, Kate Sears, one of the best 2025s, not in just North Carolina, but the nation. And she's got over 20 scholarship offers to major, mid-major programs all across the eastern part of the United States. Is a phenomenal ball player. The question is going to be, can she deal with a Mallard Creek squad that has won 19 straight games and is extremely balanced? That will be the real issue. Just as a for instance, in the last game, Watauga was almost out of the playoffs. They were down 15 in the third quarter to the second place team in Mallard Creek's district, and they were able to rally from 15 down. Kate Sears had 37 points and 15 rebounds. Yes, I said it, 37 points and 15 rebounds as they rallied for a 5-point win on their home court. They will once again be at home on Tuesday against Mallard Creek, and it'll be interesting to see how that game goes. But it should be a thrill. We'll have definitive coverage from that, along with the Charlotte Catholic team led by Blanca Thomas, the North Carolina commit, and who just got named to be part of the Jordan Brand game. Was just invited to the Jordan Brand Classic game in D.C. Blanca's a tremendous player. She'll lead Charlotte Catholic along with her teammate Grayson Go. They have been in the Final Four of the state playoffs the last 2 years and were denied first by the Chambers High School, then by Lake Norman last year. So they are in it to win it this year, and it'll be interesting to see if they can pull through. In another match, Northern Guilford will be taking on Myers Park High School out of Charlotte. Myers Park's had an amazing run this year, led by legendary coach Barbara Nelson. Myers Park is 26-2 this year, and quite frankly, has come out of nowhere to have just a dream season. They will be playing Northern Guilford, a team that is 28-1, but traditionally has trouble when they have to venture into Charlotte and play the Charlotte teams. Last year, Northern Guilford was hosting Charlotte Catholic in a third-round playoff game and got absolutely blasted. So it'll be interesting to see if Northern Guilford's team this year will be able to compete with a Charlotte squad, improve their worth once again. So that's what we're looking at this week as far as the 4A West is concerned. As we creep closer into the semifinals and state finals next week, we will have more focus later this week on the eastern part of the state. Defending champion Panther Creek, I believe, has to play against Chapel Hill coming up. Panther Creek sadly just lost their best player, Memphis recruit Taylor Barner, all-state performer who led the team to a state championship last year. Yeah, they're still fighting. They're still winning. They're still in it. And with Danielle Sullivan as a coach, I don't anticipate anything less than them at least getting back to the regional final. I could see them beating Chapel Hill this week and continuing to move forward because those kids and that coach have championship DNA, and they are not. You're gonna have to kill them to put them away. So, as I stated, it's hoop season here in North Carolina. I cannot tell you from a media standpoint how excited we are here at Cascade Sports TV to cover it. We will be getting down to all the nitty gritty, all the interviews with the players, coaches, et cetera, as the week goes on. So please stay tuned to Cascade Sports TV, the Charlotte, North Carolina version, as we tell you who's next in the hoop state. Thank you.
This program is brought to you by the City of Fountains Coaches Association.